If you spend a lot of time typing every day, there's a good chance you're wasting more time than you realize. Emails, Slack messages, ChatGPT prompts, notes, documents, even simple messages can take minutes to type. But if you could just say what you're thinking normally and have AI turn that into clean writing, that's what I want to test today with Wispr Flow. The basic idea is really simple. Instead of typing everything, you speak. But this isn't just traditional voice to text where you have to speak slowly and perfectly. You can actually talk naturally, you can pause, you can correct yourself, you can say repeat yourself, changing your mind halfway through a sentence, and Flow is designed to clean that up for you. So let's actually try it. I've got a Wispr Flow installed on my computer, and the first thing I want to test is something extremely simple. I'm going to open a message and just talk the way I normally would. Hey, are you free tomorrow? I wanted to talk about new project and go over the timeline because I think we're probably going to need a little more time before we can launch. So let me know what works for you. And that's it. I didn't just type anything, I just spoke, and Flow turned what I said into a clean message. That's already useful, but let's make example more realistic. If I type that manually, I obviously cleaning up while writing, but when I'm speaking, I don't want to think about grammar. I just want to get the idea out, and this is where Flow is different from basic dictation. It recognizes the filler words, repetition and correction, and turns the whole thing into something that actually sounds like a message I would send. Also, if you regularly talk about specific brands, products, clients, technical terms, or names, Flow can learn those words, and that's particularly used if you work in specialized industry where you're constantly using words that normal voice recognition doesn't understand. And there's also a snippet, so if there's something I type all the time, like my email addresses, website, introduction, or common response or a bio, I can create a shortcut for it. Then I can simply speak the shortcut and Flow expand it. That can save a surprising amount of time when you're doing repetitive work. So let's try another real world example. Imagine I'm a YouTube content creator, I just finished recording a video and I want to write description. So instead of sitting down and typing everything, I just can explain what the video is about. So the video is about 5 AI tools that I tested this week. The first one is for writing, the second one is for video editing, and the third one is for voice generation. I want description to be simple, not overly professional, and I want to explain what each tool does in 1 or 2 sentences. So this is also where I think Flow is interesting for people who use AI coding tools. If you're working inside something like Cursor, instead of typing a long prompt explaining what you want to code, you can simply speak. So obviously, if you're using voice input for sensitive business information, this is something you should always look into yourself and choose the privacy settings that make sense for your situation. So guys, if you want to try it yourself, all important links will be provided down below. Make sure to check them out. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.